Well, before we know it, hockey season will be back here in Greensboro, and we have the newest head coach for the Greensboro Gargoyles, the second head coach in franchise history, Mitch Giguere. Welcome to North Carolina. Welcome to Greensboro.
Thank you.
I know you've only been here for, what, a week?
Yes, almost.
Wow. What do you think of it so far?
It's hot.
Yes.
It is really hot. Beautiful place. I've been here twice already for this season. It was awesome, but now with the summer, it's hot. We just came back from the Science Center with the kids and Audrey. We had a blast, but so far, met a lot of fans, went to a lot of probably too many restaurants, probably had too many sushis, but we love the town so far, and good enough, we already found a house, so just a matter of time before we're full-time here. You
mentioned how your family is already here. His wife and 2 kids are here with us in studio. You know, something that someone told me is that family is such a huge part for you, and your wife loves being involved with the team. Where does that come from?
For us, well, for me, I'm here right now because of all of them. They've pushed me to just be better every day, or sometimes having an opportunity that I don't think I should go because I don't want to leave them. And she's like, you go and we'll figure it out. On the flip side, she wanted it, like she's watched me every day having an impact on people. Could be players or the fans, and she wanted to be part of it. And she started doing the face painting 2 years ago. And the crazy story is when we got the job here, over 100 fans from Greensboro reached out to her on Facebook, asking her if she could bring everything that she was doing with the fans, with the face painting here, because that's what they wanted. And they did their own research. It's not like me saying out loud and posting online. They did their own research. So for us, family is a big part of everything. That's what I want to create with the players, but with the community and the fans, because I think, yes, we're the Greensboro team, but I think as much as possible, we want to make sure we're one together.
Absolutely. So face painting, are we going to see that this year?
Yes, it was, the funniest thing is it was part of my interview process.
Really?
Yeah, so as soon as I got the job, we were crying because it took like 30 minutes on the phone before he told me like I had the job. He was like, yeah, so do you have any questions for me? Well, it's been like talking for 25 minutes. What's the next step for the coach? Oh, it's you. Oh, okay, cool. So for 5 minutes, we didn't say a word. We were like kind of a little bit on shock. And I was like, okay, cool. And didn't talk about salary or anything. Is Audrey with the face painting? Oh, yeah. Right where's the team shop? This is where there's always like a lineup. This is where the fans get in. So she'll have her table there, and we're going to figure it out. So, yes, she's going to be there. We visit the rink a couple times, but we don't know exactly where, but everyone's going to be involved. You're going to see 3 of her 4 kids because the 4th one, she's going to college, but you're going to see the little Giguere family in the building.
Love it. We are so excited for that. You mentioned the process, and I want to touch on that. We'll get into your experience because you have a lot of experience. But when they first came to you saying, hey, we're interested in you potentially becoming the head coach of the Gargoyles, take us back to that moment and what those conversations were like with the ownership.
It was the longest waiting game ever. When I saw the opportunity because they were looking for a new head coach, I asked my president if I could apply. He said yes. Sent every paper that I could. Joe Arns, the VP of Hockey Operation, reached out to the Wheeling Nailers to ask the permission, just the proper way to do it based on our contract. And he said yes. So Joe said, texted me, said, we're all set and we're going to reach out to you. I'm like, okay, when? Because we have a yes and yes. Yeah. He said, when the playoffs going to be over? I'm like, oh. So not only we won in the 2nd round, we're heading into the conference final against Florida. And I'm like, we have 2 days off. We can maybe start the process. And he's like, nope, we're going to wait after. Now we win game 4. I'm like, can we? No, we're going to wait after. We sadly lost in game 5, and this is where everything started. We lost on a Saturday. Wednesday, I had the first interview after that with Carolina, Chicago Wolves, and I think 7 or 8 days after I was signing the contract. So it was, as much as it was long, just a waiting game because we were in the playoffs. After that, everything went really quick. I had a good connection with Joe. Spiros was the Chicago Wolves head coach that I know him for decades, meeting Darren York from Carolina. So it was smooth. I was ready. I was prepared. And I think having the experience in this league really helped me out getting that job.
Well, you've had experience all over the place, especially as a head coach. What was it about the Greensboro job that made you so excited about it?
The former players that told me how it was here. I know David Nemirovsky, who played in '96 here, Brookwood, who was our color guy in Wheeling. I played here, like I said, twice. I remember we were here in December. I was in shorts and T-shirts. And I was like, that would be, even talking with Audrey, I was like, that will be a nice place to coach because of the organization, Zager, the spot. Like, we're not south, but we're almost south. Everything that is included for the players, we're playing in the North Division. So I was like, that will be nice if one day this spot could be open. Having 3 years as experience in the ECHL with Wheeling, doing recruiting, contract, paperwork, like trades, really, I think, helped me out with this job. And putting the success of having young core D on the back end. They're playing in the American Hockey League now, a good penalty kill and that kind of stuff. I think that really stood out for my interviews.
Well, and North Carolina is just a growing hockey place, especially with the Carolina Hurricanes, who just won the Stanley Cup. But it all starts in Greensboro because this is the ECHL team. It starts from the bottom and it goes up, and now this is your job. A huge part of the ECHL is the recruiting. What type of guys are you hoping to get on this roster in the fall and the winter?
This is a tricky part because it's free for all.
Yeah.
You don't have a list that you draft or, okay, we can look at this guy. There's some players from college who, after 4 years, they're going to try to make the switch to play at the professional level. Some of them, it's going to be only after their 5th year. So this is where it's hard. It's connection, talking with coaches, talking with a lot of agents. So this is exactly where we are right now. A lot of them, like big names, will still be available mid-July just because they're waiting to see if they can have like one-way American Hockey League contract, and now it start, oh, maybe not, so maybe a two-way or ECHL. For us, we need players that have a chip on their shoulder. A guy that wants to prove something because didn't have the college years that he wanted, or didn't have like an NHL contract. Players that played in the league last year, the coaches didn't trust him, and he knows that he can give more. So that's the kind of players we're looking. So we know every single night they can give more. Obviously, we need players who can score. We need players who can defend. We need players who are going to outwork the opponent. That doesn't change, but overall, we need size. We need players who wants to be here, and we need players with a chip on their shoulder.
Okay, I love everything you mentioned about the players that you want to bring in here, but you're the head coach of this team, and this is your team, and in the second year, it's still a growing franchise.
Yeah.
What is your coaching philosophy that fans can expect to see from you, and how did you develop that?
For me, I'm all about offense in the sense that I'd rather win the Kelly Cup 9-8 in Game 7 in overtime than losing it 1-0. In the sense that if you don't score, you cannot win. Now, I'm not saying we're going to win every single game 9-8, but I'm looking for players who wants to be involved in the offensive zone. I want my D to join the rush. I want my D to be involved in the offensive zone. But I want our forwards to be responsible that if our D is making a mistake, we're coming back. And the biggest thing I'm telling, let's say, our forwards is you're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to make a turnover. It's how you're going to react after that will dictate if we're going to have a good relationship or not. I want you to try deking the guy, try fancy play. Sometimes there is a time and space for it, but if you're making a mistake, how are you going to fix it? Can you just track and steal the puck back? So this is what I'm trying to have here. We had a good success in the last 3 years. The other thing is we need to be physical. Yep. I think the physicality in this game, I'm not talking about fighting. If there's a fight, there's a fight, but heavy on the forecheck, heavy in our D zone, hit and pin, using our shoulders, almost like scaring the D-man, like the D-core, because they know if we forecheck, we're going to finish our hits. We're going to be heavy, and now they're going to start struggling. They're going to rim the puck. So that's the kind of team we're building right now. All offense, but reliable defensively.
Love it. You know, you're such a huge coach on culture, and Greensboro is full of a lot of culture, but newer culture. What are you hoping to develop here during your time in Greensboro? Something
that will help us. Basically, it's putting something in work right now that will help us not only this year, but for the upcoming year. So being able to, let's say, grab 1 or 2 players that will make the difference and will help us down the road with the recruiting. Because, not too sure. We have maybe the south that we can go, but now they're going to come here. They will see everything that we can do, and they will see like the culture is good because it's family first. What we're saying, we're doing it. It's not like, oh, coach said that, but in game, it's the opposite side. The coach cares about us. The coach see the potential in us and he believe and trust us. So that's the biggest factor, especially in this league. There's a lot of places that it just doesn't go your way. So for me, it's kind of trying to build something right now that will help us down the road in 2, 3, 4 years. And I want to make sure that it's a place in 2 years that everyone wants to come. Not only Florida or Toledo, it's like Greensboro is a spot that the guys will be, yes, it's on top of my list.
No doubt you'll be able to accomplish that. I know you just got here and hockey doesn't start for a few more months, but what are you looking forward to the most?
Looking like that's a tricky thing, but for me, as much as we can talk about the league and the team, we're not playing hockey until October. So it doesn't matter what we're doing hockey-wise now. It has no importance. We've been here for a week right now. We went to a lot of restaurants. We try to meet as many fans as we can, trying to create that culture or that connection with some of the fans. Already met the Booster Club that will be a big part of every ECHL team. So it's just kind of creating that little connection that the fans, when they're going to see me for the first time in August, September, maybe they will not be like, is that... Oh, he looks like Mitch, but I'm not sure it's Mitch, you know? So that's what we're trying to build right now, spending a lot of time driving around the town, trying to understand the town with all the highways in and out.
It can be confusing with all the different roads.
It could be. Like where we're from, Wheeling, there's like one street and everything is there, and you kind of just turn left or right to your house. But that's what we're trying to do, and we're happy that we've been here. Like we're going to spend a good 10 days here. 4th of July, we're going to go see the baseball game as well. So kind of just trying to take as much as we can right now before making the full move in August.
Well, Mitch, we are so excited that you are here, and we appreciate you coming into the studio to take some time to talk with us today.
Thanks for inviting me.
Well, we're looking forward to this season.
Yes.
Mitch Giguere, the second head coach in Greensboro Gargoyles history.